hopefully earn enough money to not get kicked out of our apartment. When does it need to be in by? The 30th?
Yes.
Okay. Hopefully we'll be okay.
Yeah, I have like 7,500.
Good evening. Ah, Jill. I'm out to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? Yeah. It's New Year's, right? I skipped the line. When
We need some.
We need some. Wouldn't fireworks scare off the... Yeah, good idea. Go ahead.
Oh.
I'll be right back. Back in a bit. I can't read.
Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved.
I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here.
Greetings.
He just
Oh, he just disappeared. Just woof.
He's just like, hey.
He's just, hey, what's up? Bye.
Anyway, let's start. So, thing about Gil, I don't think we got to see it in the Truth or Dare, but I think Dana asks him like where he grew up, and he's like, I'm not sure, but I remember a childhood in the Arctic, and I'm like, what the fuck is with you, Gil? Who the fuck are you, Gil?
Even he doesn't know at this point.
Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh, the guy that wouldn't come back twice.
Oh god, not you again. Oh, I don't remember your voice.
Who was talking shit about us on Danger
Maybe.
Asshole.
Yeah, shut up. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago?
On Friday?
Yes.
There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. But as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that.
Yeah, so it flew by here.
I take it you know what made that noise?
Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you ever heard.
Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say.
So it remained in the vicinity.
Dude! I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night.
Interesting. Oh, it didn't get far away. Now, give me a Mars Blast.
I'm still laughing about Jamie.
Yeah, just hi bye. So.
Oh man. Here.
Well, you didn't mess up.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah. Sorry, if I may interject. You looking for a fight?
Oh my god.
Most certainly not.
Please fight him. You really think you stand a chance? You're like half his size.
I don't know, they're about the same height. I can fight dirty.
He kills people for a living.
I can fight dirty. Jill, please, you make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that.
You're right. Sorry.
And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them, aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking. Okay, let's try this suplex thing.
Right. Let's give in from the suplex. Wow, that sounded weird.
What the? I'm giving him
pupper.
big.
Yeah, why not? There's a pupper outside, screaming.
Rocks. Mixed. Yeah, I think I can kind of hear it. Alright.
Hello, pup. Here.
Ah, good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, mister. Call me Jamie. And you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file. Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Need to hide something? The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see.
How does the expunge work?
You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in a bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body and the nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes, and your gums, and your toes, everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies.
Ouch.
What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, should've figured. Hey, give me one of those.
Sure. Let's give him a gut punch. Again, that didn't sound right.
Gut punch, boom!
Are you sure it didn't sound right? I feel like I would like to.
I'm gonna give it big again.
Yeah.
Maximum alcohol. Or carmetrine, whatever.
It's alcohol, it doesn't matter anymore.
Alright. Gut punch, boom!
Here.
Yeah, I love these. Looks different from yours, though. I had a couple extras in his, actually. So where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons. And the rest of the enhancements? Were you reconstructed, or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting much needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram.
Please come again.
Don't count on it. Again.
You said that twice.
Shut up. Seemed like a nice guy.
Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch.
Maybe you caught him on a bad day?
No, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicest side of people. Oddly enough. That guy tires the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too. Oh boy.
Making it big.
This is what best friends are for. Here. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged? So, what put you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Today my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Ava comes and says, then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple.
Oh.
I should reinforce that behavior, but I don't know. Maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time. We even slept in the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing. She had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all of that. I mean, the age difference and all. But there is something in particular I still can't forgive. It was the day she invited her friends to the house, and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister. And she said she had no little sisters.
Oh, wow.
Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off until finally we reached the breaking point. I felt betrayed. You haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years. Hey. It's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather... the Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult. You see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. But enough about me. How are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister? Yeah? I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Right. Give a Brantini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you. Right. Brantini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, hang on. I gotta finish making this big. Okay, I think that's age mix. Okay, boom.
Here. This is the thing. Let's start. Boo! Oh, hell no. This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went into college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone. I fucking skipped the line. What if I hire your high-ranking lips? Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey Joe, I can lift your sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see. Alright, enough. Enough? Shit. Peace out. I know the girl is you and the eldest, and the sister is your eldest sister. Please get to the point. Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she will be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I have a beer? Right. Beer. Man, I am going crazy, aren't I?
Making it big.
Joe needs a big beer right now. Oh, good. Here. Thanks. So, tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh, yeah. I never had brothers or sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was She was pretty much my sister, too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be there. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I'll go take my break.
Alright.
What? You were here?
You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you. Didn't you hear?
Anyway, call me if anything comes up. Jill needs like several large beers.
So the end of this game is just gonna be Jill slowly breaking down into complete insanity. It's just gonna be like a Danganronpa ending. Just everything just spirals into complete chaos.
It's less chilly today. Ready.
Jill, kid's looking for you.
Oh shit. Hey.
Oh.
Ah, Norma.
The other kid.
You're back. Oh, fuck you. You know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. She thought it was for her. Thank me. Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Aw, so responsible, Joe. I kind of faced my mom and told her about all about the pressure she was putting on me, and said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And, well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that it'd be a waste of money to spend money in a university just for me to not give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. And, well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me. If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right. I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it gets too late outside. Be careful. Aw, so sweet. Shut up.
Hey, Jill, mind helping me here?
Sure.
Make a bleeding Jane, please.
On it.
Be good. Alright, you done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, Joe. Do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. Not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can I? You're the main character. I don't know. What are you? A cute girl. Right.
You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there.
Yeah, I'm just remembering stuff.
Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please?
Sure. I remember how to make a beer now.
Alright, thanks.
Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. There.
Oh! Whoa.
What happened?
The borders on the UI changed.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm like, everything got dark.
Yeah.
Can't see anything. You sure? Yep. Weird.
See there, now it's back.
Nobody expects the Dorothy Inquisition.
Dorothy Inquisition.
Dorothy Inquisition. Ouch! Over my tongue. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night.
Wait, did she bite through it? What?
Honey! Hey Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. Fluffy dream. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to count. Sometimes, I don't know why.
Fill the rest with Karmatrine.
Yes.
Age, mix, boom.
Thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave. What? Are you guys throwing a New Year's Eve party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be here then. Well, I've got things to do, so you do.
Who does what?
Sorry, I sneezed.
Weird sneezes.
Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please.
Who? And she was in a rush.
Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through more shady means.
I'm sure Gil can help with that.
She's gonna buy them from the internet.
Oh no.
Put us all at risk of burning.
I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand.
Please. Well, I guess that's it for today.
You sure you're fine?
I am. Don't worry.
Hey Jill, mind if I ask a silly question?
You've seen my clients. You can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers get on my nerves, though. Sorry. What did you want to ask?
Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears look like a cat's, but the word boomer seems so out of place.
Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents who are called as such.
Oh?
Let's go a bit back first. You know why cat boomers look like that, right?
Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right?
It's called the Yamazaki Romanova treatment. Or was it the Romanenko Yamada treatment? Let's call it the catification procedure. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it at a crucial point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zaibatsu Corps' record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Stengovich. Was it Stengovich? Let's call him Stengovich for now. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stengovich funded the research, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stengovich, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the catification procedure, even if they had no ailments at all. All because of one particular girl whose life got saved through that treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born.
And their parents got called cat boomers.
A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. The fad quickly passed, but the term remains in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with the protrusions instead of their parents.
You keep calling them protrusions. Why is that?
Because that's what they are.
Eh?
You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can move because they're somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus, they can move like a cat's and react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real function.
Huh.
It still surprises me a bit, though, that the biggest mutation they got after the treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. Really thought they were functional ears, huh?
Let's say I learned quite a bit today. Thank you.
Don't worry. I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. And keep in mind I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want you saying someone got protrusions because of the catification procedure.
I'll keep it in mind.
Wait.
What?
Yeah, the guy's name was Stangovich. I just remembered Sylvia Stangovich was around my age, and when I was a teen, there was some TV special featuring her. But I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then.
And did you need to shout just now?
Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day.
Alright. Careful out there.
All booze and no firecrackers makes Dana a dull girl. Oh shit, yes, I have over 10,000.
I have 9,100.
Uh-huh.
She needs a Kira Miki doll.
No you don't, Jill. No you don't.
Wait. There's a Kira Miki banner and a Kira Miki poster.
Shit. Shit.
I'm going for the poster.
Yeah, poster. It's poster.
Okay. Phew.
Damn, back down.
Alright.
You're talking a lot with that Alma girl. Jealous. Danger you.
Good old titty hacker.
Surviving in Glitch City. Any tips for a new friend in this wonderful land? Oh boy. Self-deprecating thread.
Don't trust the... Oh.
Go ahead.
Alright, don't trust in white knights, and don't go out after 5 p.m. unless you want to get mugged or murdered.
Bring a portable chair everywhere. You'll have to line up for flour, lol.
Get used to eating what you find. Shortages are getting out of hand.
I've been eating rice with butter for months now, but I guess it could be worse.
Don't jinx it, please. I have enough as it is.
So coming here was a mistake.
Why would you come here anyway?
Visiting family, but now I want to take them out.
Do it while you can.
Yeah, airlines are leaving the city, lol. So we won't even be able to escape.
You weird crying face.
Can I even get some weed in this crap hole somewhere?
Yeah, I just PM'd you a good dealer. District is closed.
Oh.
What?
BTC closing 40% of bars in Glitch City.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this. Late to the party, I was meant to die.
Yeah, a bit.
Wearing socks with sandals in public is now a crime.
Good.
I like to say we have the freedom to wear whatever we like in the streets of Glitch City so long as we adhere to decency rules. However, that's about to change. Glitch City's Department of Public Decency has declared that wearing socks and sandals together is a punishable crime. If convicted, the guilty face 3 days in jail as punishment for using that abominable combo. But what do you think? Should we wear whatever we want, or should the fashion police of high society decide for you? Whatever the case, I think I'll simply stick to the right side of the battle. Goodbye, socks and sandals.
Yep.
Birth rates decrease as the youth prefers Willem company.
That's funny, Jill replied to that story. She said, "Gods be praised, the first silly law I'm all in for."
Same. Time to save my life.